Imagine standing face to face with a creature weighing over half a ton. Now, imagine that creature equipped with claws sharper than your kitchen knives and capable of running faster than a racehorse. This is the reality for both grizzly and brown bears, two of the planet's most formidable land predators. Both species inspire awe and fear, embodying the raw power and untamed spirit of the wilderness. While often considered separate entities, the truth is more nuanced. Grizzly bears are actually a subspecies of brown bears. Think of it like this. All grizzlies are brown bears, but not all brown bears are grizzlies. Grizzly bears, primarily found in North America, are often portrayed as the more aggressive and territorial of the two. Brown bears, with a wider distribution across the globe, are frequently depicted as adaptable and opportunistic. These generalizations, while containing a grain of truth, fail to capture the full complexity of these magnificent creatures. The question of who would win in a fight has captivated humans for centuries. From gladiatorial arenas to boxing rings, we are fascinated by displays of strength and dominance. This fascination extends to the animal kingdom, where hypothetical battles between apex predators spark endless debate. And when it comes to sheer power and ferocity, few animals can rival the grizzly and brown bear. Before we delve into the specifics of grizzly and brown bear confrontations, it's crucial to address some common misconceptions. Hollywood has painted a dramatic, often inaccurate picture of bear fights. Movies often depict these encounters as epic, prolonged battles to the death, fueled by an inherent animosity between the two species. The reality is far more nuanced. While conflicts between bears certainly occur, they are not as frequent or as straightforward as often portrayed. Bears, being intelligent and generally solitary animals, typically avoid confrontation. They have an innate understanding of their own strengths and limitations, and will rarely engage in battles that offer little strategic advantage. Furthermore, the idea of a deep-seated rivalry between grizzly and brown bears is largely a human construct. While competition for resources can lead to conflicts, these interactions are driven by survival instincts, not malicious intent. Bears, like all creatures, are primarily focused on securing food, finding mates, and protecting their young. Grizzly bears, scientifically known as Ursus arctos horribilis, are a symbol of the North American wilderness. Their name, derived from the silvery tips of their fur, evokes images of strength and resilience. These bears are powerfully built, with massive shoulders, powerful limbs, and a distinctive hump on their back. This hump, a mass of muscle over their shoulders, is a key feature that distinguishes them from other brown bear subspecies. Grizzlies are highly adaptable omnivores, their diet ranging from berries and roots to salmon and ungulates. They are opportunistic feeders, taking advantage of whatever food sources are available throughout the changing seasons. Their powerful claws, which can reach up to 4 inches in length, are formidable tools for digging, foraging, and defense. Grizzly bears are solitary creatures, with the exception of mothers and cubs. They have vast home ranges, often spanning hundreds of square miles, which they patrol in search of food and mates. While encounters with humans are relatively rare, grizzlies are known for their unpredictable nature and should always be treated with caution and respect. Brown bears, Ursus arctos, are a testament to the power of adaptation. Found across North America, Europe, and Asia, they exhibit remarkable diversity in size, coloration, and behavior. From the Kodiak bears of Alaska, the largest land predators on Earth, to the smaller, more agile Eurasian brown bears, this species has successfully colonized a variety of habitats. Brown bears are opportunistic omnivores, their diet varying significantly depending on their geographic location and the availability of food sources. Coastal brown bears, for example, rely heavily on salmon runs, while inland bears may consume more berries, roots, and ungulates. Their intelligence and adaptability have allowed them to thrive in some of the planet's most challenging environments. Like grizzlies, brown bears are generally solitary animals, with the exception of mothers and cubs. They have large home ranges and are highly territorial, especially during mating season. While they may appear docile at times, brown bears are powerful predators with a keen sense of smell, sharp claws, and a bite force strong enough to crush bones. In a hypothetical confrontation between a grizzly bear and a brown bear, declaring a clear victor is a near impossible task. The outcome of such an encounter would depend on a complex interplay of factors, including the size and age of the bears, their individual temperaments, and the specific circumstances of the encounter. In terms of sheer size, brown bears, particularly Kodiak bears, have the potential to outweigh grizzly bears. However, size isn't everything. Grizzlies are renowned for their aggression and tenacity, often displaying a willingness to fight to the death when threatened. Brown bears, on the other hand, may be more likely to retreat from a confrontation if they perceive a significant disadvantage. The environment could also play a crucial role in determining the outcome of a fight. A grizzly bear fighting on its home turf, familiar with the terrain and escape routes, might have an advantage over a brown bear in unfamiliar territory. Similarly, the presence of cubs or a valuable food source could escalate the intensity of the confrontation. The wildcard unpredictable factors in bear confrontations. Predicting the outcome of a grizzly versus brown bear fight is further complicated by the inherent unpredictability of animal behavior. Bears, like all wild animals, are driven by a complex interplay of instinct, learned behavior, and environmental factors. Factors such as hunger, fatigue, prior injuries, and even individual personality can influence a bear's willingness to engage in a fight, and the ferocity with which it does so. For example, a mother bear protecting her cubs may exhibit a level of aggression far exceeding her normal demeanor. Conversely, a bear that has recently been involved in a fight, even if victorious, may be less likely to engage in another confrontation. It's also important to remember that bears are not mindless fighting machines. They are intelligent creatures capable of assessing risk and making strategic decisions. A bear that perceives a fight as unwinnable or not worth the potential cost may choose to back down regardless of its size or strength. Beyond the battlefield coexistence in a shared wilderness. While the hypothetical battle between a grizzly and a brown bear is a captivating thought experiment, it's essential to remember that these animals are not locked in a perpetual struggle for dominance. In reality, grizzly and brown bears often share overlapping territories, particularly in regions where their ranges intersect. In these shared spaces, bears have developed complex social hierarchies and avoidance mechanisms to minimize the risk of conflict. They communicate through scent marking, vocalizations, and body language, establishing their presence and intentions to other bears in the area. While confrontations can occur, they are often resolved through displays of dominance rather than physical combat. The focus on bear fights, while understandable, can overshadow the remarkable ability of these creatures to coexist and thrive in shared ecosystems. Understanding the intricacies of their social dynamics and ecological roles is crucial for fostering a deeper appreciation for these magnificent animals and ensuring their long-term survival. So, who reigns supreme? You decide. The question of whether a grizzly or a brown bear would emerge victorious in a fight is a bit like asking who would win in a race between a cheetah and a lion. Both are incredible creatures with their own unique strengths and weaknesses, and the outcome would depend on a multitude of factors. Ultimately, there is no simple answer, and that's part of what makes these animals so fascinating. The beauty of the natural world lies in its complexity and unpredictability. Instead of focusing on hypothetical battles, let's celebrate the incredible adaptations and behaviors that allow both grizzly and brown bears to thrive in some of the world's most challenging environments. Further exploration of bear behavior. This essay has only scratched the surface of the fascinating world of grizzly and brown bears. There is still much to learn about these incredible creatures, from their complex social interactions to their vital roles in maintaining healthy ecosystems. I encourage you to continue deeper into the world of bear behavior and conservation. By fostering a greater understanding and appreciation for these animals, we can help ensure their continued presence in our wild spaces for generations to come. Thank you everyone for always watching. Please support by giving a like, subscribing, and sharing.